Well, it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one tonight.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star.
Ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you have what looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler, it doesn't always play out that way, but given what these fighters said to us on Thursday, the game plan seemed pretty clear.
They're very clear game plans, but which one of them is able to implement the game plan most effectively? The grappler will try to get forward, get close, try to secure takedowns. He's even willing to pull guard to make sure that he is in a grappling situation. The striker needs to stay at space. The striker needs to maintain distance and fight behind that beautiful jab he possesses.
Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submissions.
All right, side control now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Nicely done. Back to the feet now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Under 2 minutes in the first round. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Let's get that takedown, score some points.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, eats a knee to the head. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Oh, he hurt him badly, the jab.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by McGregor.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Lost that, okay? You lost it. Your wrestling is not looking good. And you gotta set up your shots. Your talent
All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes. Not only just strikes, they were significant strikes. A lot of punches outside of the jab. I've gotten in trouble a lot of times about what's significant and what's not.
Right.
But I'm telling you, he landed a lot of punches that were very easy to make that determination.
Leave the stat guys alone.
Leave him alone, man. Over and over, I get in trouble. Straight punch lands.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by CM Punk. Back and forth we go here. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent.
Double leg takedown. Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, CONOR McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
46 total strikes have found the mark for CONOR McGregor, and unofficially landing with 56% accuracy against CONOR McGregor. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
It's such a fast leg kick. Left hand punches the clinch.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that.
Great timing on that beautiful takedown.
McGregor gets back up again. Nicely done. And he landed the right hand there. Single collar tie now. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. And now he's got the tie clinch.
I mean, this guy is really...
Double leg.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, McGregor's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
He's attacked guillotine. Why is he not recognizing this right now?
Somehow stays in the fight. A lot of top pressure being applied here. And that's the end of round number two. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. It won't take many of those. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike. But to be whipping like this, it only exhausts you because every moment you're trying to throw to knock the opponent out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
Uppercut lands now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, and there's that double leg takedown. And they both stand up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got...
Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, McGregor's has got full mount now. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle kick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Settle down. Listen, you are taking way too much damage to the body, man.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw right to the target, let's see if his opponent can survive. You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. So a huge result and a seminal